Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the armature reaction. What is armature reaction in DC generator? What is armature reaction in DC generator? The armature reaction in DC machines, or you can say armature reaction in DC generator. DC machine or DC generator, two kinds of magnetic flux are present, armature flux and main flux. So we already said that there are two windings are in the machine. There are two windings are in the machine. One winding is armature winding, another one is the field winding. So actually the field winding is producing magnetic field in which you keep your armature winding and armature conductor will rotate. Then that armature conductor will cut the flux, so EMF is induced according to the Faraday's law, right? Faraday's law, what is saying, conductor is placed in the magnetic field and the conductor is subject to rotator, so it cut the magnetic flux and EMF is induced. So in the machine, the armature flux also will be present and main flux also will be present, but the armature flux will come if the armature current is flowing. So when the armature current will flow, if the load is connected, if the generator is running, if the load is connected, then only armature current will flow. So the armature reaction only will takes place if the generator is working and if the load is connected. Otherwise the armature flux will not be present, only the main flux will be presenting. So you can say, what is the armature reaction? Armature reaction is nothing but the effect of armature flux on the main flux is called the armature reaction. The effect of armature flux on the main flux is called the armature reaction. We can say, so armature reactions will take place when the both the winding, that means armature winding as well as field winding, carry the current, right? So here you can say there are two notations, MNA and GNA. What is MNA and GNA? Let us to see the EMF, that means electromotive force is induced in the armature conductor when they cut the magnetic field. Yes, whenever the conductor is cut the magnetic field, then only EMF will be induced in the conductor. That EMF will be directly proportional to the rate of change of flux linking the coil. So there is an axe, you may say a plane, along which armature conductors move parallel to the flux lines. So a axe which will move in parallel to the flux line. So when it is moving in parallel to the flux line, there will be no flux cut the conductor. So there will be no EMF also induced. So MNA is nothing but there is a axe which is armature conductors move parallel to the flux lines. So they do not cut the flux lines while on that plane. That is, whenever the armature conductors are in the MNA means what is nothing but the magnetic neutral axis. Magnetic neutral axis, we say it is a magnetic neutral axis because there is no EMF induced in this axis, because that axis will have parallel to the flux line, right? That is what the MNA, magnetic neutral axis, may be defined as the axis along with which no EMF is generated in the armature conductor as they move parallel to the flux lines. So the magnetic neutral axis is the axis along which no EMF is generated or induced in the armature conductor because they move parallel to the flux line. So it will not cut the flux. So it is not cutting flux, so no flux linkage. No flux linkage, then no EMF will be induced. And the brushes are always placed along the magnetic neutral axis because reversal of currents in the armature conductors takes place along with this axis. Yes, we already said current in the armature conductors. Inside the armature, it is the alternating current, right? Direction will change, but external side we have the same current. So which is collected by your commutator and brushes. So the brushes always placed along with your magnetic neutral axis. So what does GNA? Geometric neutral axis may be defined as the axis which is perpendicular to the stator field, that is field winding. It is perpendicular to the field winding. The axe which is perpendicular to the field winding is, or field axe is called as a geometrical neutral axis, and the axe which is moving in parallel to the field flux is called as a magnetic neutral axis, right? So you can see this is a diagram where I am showing this is a two-pole machine, north and south pole machine, your field winding, and this is your armature conductor placed here, right? This represents armature conductor, and this is the field flux lines. So only I have energized my field winding. So field fluxes are here and conductor is placed here, right? So in this case, the geometric neutral axis and magnetic neutral axis all will be same, perpendicular, right? Perpendicular. And so in the position, the conductors will cut the flux. And when we are going to give the supply, whenever the EMF induced in the armature and if the load is connected to the armature, this conductor, so what will happen? The armature also will carry current. Armature conductors, they are the armature conductor, they also will carry the currents. So what will happen whenever the conductor is carrying the current? A magnetic flux will be induced around the conductor. You can see this conductor, magnetic flux, conductor, around the conductor, magnetic flux is produced. So this is the magnetic flux due to the armature current, right? This is the magnetic flux due to the armature current. So when you have energized main flux as well as armature flux, so what happened? This armature flux will somewhere it will coincide. Sometimes you can say here it is coincide with your main flux, and somewhere it will be opposite to the main flux. You can say somewhere it will be opposite to the main flux here. So what will happen? It will make disturbance to the main flux. So it will alter the main flux, because in some way the main flux is adding with your armature flux, and somewhere, for example, here you can say downward, this is in this direction, and here upward, this is this direction, this is, and this is upward direction, oppositing. So somewhere the armature flux add up with your main flux, and somewhere the armature flux subtract with this. So what will happen? The resultant flux of your main flux will get disturbed. The resultant flux of the main flux will be get disturbed. That is called as a distortion of the main flux due to the armature flux. That is nothing but armature reaction. That is what you say, armature is nothing but the distortion of the main flux due to the armature flux. This is only will happen when the armature as well as field carry the current. When the armature and field carry the current, you can say, right? Yes. Consider no current is flowing in the armature conductor and only field winding is energized. So magnetic field lines of the field poles are uniform and symmetrical to polar. The magnetic neutral axis coincide with the geometrical neutral axis. This is what have been shown here, right? Main flux. And second case, armature flux due to the armature current. The field poles are de-energized. We say that is only armature conductor carry the current. So when the machine is running, both the flux due to the armature conductor as well as due to the main field flux, both will be present. This is only showing about the armature flux only, armature current carry and armature flux only. So resultant flux here we have shown the armature flux superimposed with the main flux and hence disturb the main flux. That is called the armature reaction. That is what here we show. Main flux is disturbed. You can say main flux waveform like this, main flux. And in the beginning when we have, see, this is the not disturbed one. So that's why you can say the armature flux alter the main flux due to the armature reaction. That is called your armature reaction. This only will take place when the armature also will carry current. But armature always will carry current because you have to load the armature. You have to load the armature. That is what used. The load, whenever load is connected to the armature, so armature also will carry the current. So it will produce own flux. That flux influencing your main flux and changing the main flux. So you should keep in your mind, whenever the main flux change, automatically it will affect your EMF, because what is the EMF equation we have already studied? Eg equal to Zn pi divided by 60 P by A. So phi is the main flux. So whenever the main flux changes, affected, so automatically your EMF induced also will change. So armature reactions will make your generator voltage affected. So that's why it has to be minimized, or should be not present. So what we do is, the effect of armature reaction. The armature reaction weaken the main flux, right? Armature reaction distort the main flux, right? So how we can reduce this effect? So that is what we have. We can say how we reduce the armature reaction. So how we reduce the armature reaction? In small machines, no problem, but in big machines, we have to nullify the armature reaction. Otherwise, the generator voltage will become less or affected. So that's how we do it. Yes, we have the solution, that is compensating winding. We know that the armature reaction is due to the presence of the armature flux. Yes, when the armature conductor carry the current, the armature flux is there. So due to the armature flux, armature reaction. So the armature flux is produced due to the armature current. So what we do now, if we place another winding in close proximity of the armature winding, another one more winding with your armature winding, and if it is carry the same current but in the opposite direction, and we give the same current of armature but in the opposite direction, so what will happen? So this conductor, which conductor? Compensating winding also will carry the current, but it produces its own flux, and armature current carry its own flux, but the flux directions are the opposite each other, so it will nullify the armature reaction. We can say, for example, suppose one person is one way I have +2, another how I can cancel this one? I can have -2, +2 -2, answer is 0. Similar way only, that means armature flux influencing your main flux. So what we do it, armature flux is there, then I am connecting another compensating winding. It also will carry the same amount of armature current, but it will carry the opposite direction, so flux will be opposite. So that armature flux and this compensating winding flux will be cancel each other, so no armature effect. That is one way. So what additional winding called compensating winding? It is placed on the pole faces, right? Placed in the pole faces. Compensating winding is connected in series with the armature winding in such a way that it carry the current in opposite direction, right? So compensating winding also will be connected in series with the armature winding, so it will carry the same current. That's then only you can nullify. So same current but in the opposite direction. That's why the flux produced by armature winding and compensating winding will be cancel each others. Just example, you understand? If you have plus one way and another minus with equal magnitude, so cancel. That's what. Another one is the interpoles. Interpoles, all the small auxiliary poles placed between the main field poles. Between the main field poles, we keep the interpoles, and the interpole windings is connected in series with the armature. Each interpole is wound in such a way that its magnetic polarity is same as that of the main pole ahead of it. So interpoles nullify the armature flux. So this interpoles also used. So interpoles used between the main poles, right? And armature compensating winding is placed in the where? You can say compensating windings are placed in the pole faces, main pole faces, but the interpoles are placed between the main field poles to compensate the armature reaction, right? So this is, we have discussed about the armature reactions. So what does MNA? Magnet neutral axis moving parallel with the armature conductor to the magnetic field. Geometric neutral axis is perpendicular to the flux line, right? What is armature reaction? Armature reaction is nothing but the effect of armature flux on the main flux. So how we reduce the armature reaction? We can reduce by compensating winding and interpoles. Compensating windings are placed in the pole faces and it is connected in series with your armature, but current in opposite directions. Interpoles also will be placed between main poles, and it also carry the current in series with the armature, and but what will happen? Carry the current of armature current, and it similarly nullify your armature reaction. So this is what we have discussed about the armature reaction, right? So this, with this we complete this session. Thank you.